Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to do this like galaxy glitch design. At least that's what I'm calling it. I saw this picture on Pinterest and it's like these blobs of like galaxy and then it's like a glitch design around them. So to start off, I'm going to be painting all of the nails white with Riverwalk from Madam Glam. I do 2 layers of this and I cure each layer for 60 seconds. After all the nails are painted white, I'm going in and wiping them off with some alcohol to remove that sticky layer before I go in with my nail art. After I get them all wiped off, I'm going to be using Perfect Black from Madam Glam to draw on the little like galaxy space blobs. So I'm just taking my 11mm liner brush and just drawing on some squiggly blobs. No rhyme or reason to the shape or the placement of each blob. I just draw them on and then fill them all in. After I get the blobs on the nail, I do go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And I did only just do 1 layer of the black for this part. After that's cured, I'm just going in and wiping the nails off again because I am going to be doing the stars on those black spots. If I was just doing the dotted stars with like the dotting tool, I wouldn't have wiped them off. I would have just went in with my dotting tool and dotted on those stars. But because I was going in and going to paint on these 4 pointed stars, I wanted to remove that sticky layer because, like I've said before, the sticky layer kind of acts a little bit like a blooming gel when you add gel polish on top of it, and I didn't want that to happen with these 4 pointed stars, so I did go ahead and wipe off the nails with the alcohol. But like I said, if you aren't going in and drawing on these little 4 pointed stars, you can easily just go in with the dotting tool and it really won't make that much of a difference. And realistically, with these 4 pointed stars, or even doing any kind of nail art on top of the sticky layer, it really doesn't spread out that much like a blooming gel. It does spread a little bit, and you really probably won't be able to notice it, like, unless you're looking at it up close, and like really looking at it. Even just a quick glance, you're not really gonna tell that the line has spread very much. But because I notice it and it's something that bothers me, I always make sure to wipe off that sticky layer before going in with any nail art because I just don't like how it looks and it bothers me. But if you don't mind or you don't care, then obviously you don't have to wipe off the sticky layer. I just feel like it helps give nicer and more like defined, clean lines, in my opinion. And then after I got those 4 pointed stars on, I did go ahead and went in with my dotting tool and just dotted on some dots to create some more stars in those little like black blob spaces. And then once I got that done, I did go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. For the glitch part, I'm using Instant Messenger, Dump Him, and Totally Buggin' from Nails by Dev, as well as Blueberry Bubblegum from McCart. These are all jelly polishes. You don't have to use a jelly polish. You can use a cream polish. I just chose to use the jelly polishes because I felt like these colors were going to look the best for what I was going for. To do the glitch, you're just outlining your little blobs here. So for the first outline, that goes right up against that blob. On one side, you're going to do your dark blue, and then on the other side, you're going to do your red. After I got these two colors on, I did go in and flash cure real quick. That way when I went in with my second colors, they weren't going to bleed into each other and mix. If you are using jelly polishes like I am, it's okay if they get onto the black a little bit because you're not going to really see it anyways. But if you are using like a solid cream gel polish, you are going to want to be careful not to overlap that really. After I get those first two colors flash cured, I'm going in with my light blue on one side and then the yellow on the other side, and then flash curing those before moving on to the next blob. And again, it doesn't really matter if you overlap those colors onto those darker colors, just because they are lighter, you're not really going to be able to see it very much. And with these gel polishes, the yellow and the red didn't really like mix very much to make an orange. It kind of just made the red a little bit brighter where the yellow overlapped, if it did overlap at all. But again, if you are using a solid colored gel polish, then you are going to want to make sure that you're not really overlapping them like that. And if you do, like, clean it up a little bit so that they are like distinct lines. And when I was doing this at first, as you can see, I was like going back and forth in between each color, but eventually I did get to the point where I just did like all of the red, flash cured that, then did all of the dark blue, flash cured that, did all the yellow, flash cured that, did all the light blue, flash cured that, instead of constantly switching between the colors. Constantly switching like this was just making it take longer than it kind of needed to be, because I was constantly cleaning my brush. So to make it go quicker, I did just go ahead and do one color, flash cure it, do the next one, flash cure it, and so on and so forth. And then once I was done with that, I did go ahead and cure all of the nails for a full 60 seconds. Once the nails were cured, I'm just going in with a lint-free wipe and wiping all the nails off with some alcohol again. This is because I am going to top coat these with a matte top coat, and sometimes a matte top coat will smudge and smear your design. So to prevent that, you do want to go ahead and wipe off the matte top coat. You could also top coat with a clear first, but that just adds an extra layer onto the nail and potentially could make the nails bulky. So I personally like to just wipe them off with alcohol first. I am using the LGN matte top coat, and after I get them all top coated, I cure for a full 60 seconds. And this is what they look like once they're top coated. I did top coat that one nail with shiny top coat so you could see the difference between a shiny top coat and a matte top coat. I personally like how they look matte top coated versus shiny, which is strange for me to say because usually I prefer my nails to be shiny, but I just feel like with this glitch effect, it shows up and like pops more with a matte top coat. I feel like the glare from the shiny top coat kind of takes away that glitch effect a little bit. You can still see it, obviously. I just feel like it shows a lot better with the matte top coat because it's not fighting with the glare that shows up on the shiny top coat. But you guys will have to tell me down in the comments below if you prefer them when they're matte or if you prefer them when they're shiny. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.